Hello there! My name is Dimples, and I got this name because I have dimples right there. And I chose this name because I want to smile more and encourage everybody around me to smile more and spread happiness and love.
Hey, it's Sir Buttersworth, and if you've ever been wondering how I got that name, you're in luck, because I'm about to inform you. So, before I joined Kesem, I had already had some friends and roommates who were in the club, such as Wally, Mr. Disco, and Chef, and so I was already brainstorming what my name would be before I joined the club because I had heard about the process before. And one fun fact about me was that I used to always like having Eggo pancakes for breakfast. It was just a weird kind of holdover from childhood. And I thought that Eggo could have been a good name. So I made that one of my facts. And then when I went to get named, I went up on the stage with the intention fully of choosing Eggo. But then somebody, I think it might have been Cool Sports Guy, suggested at first Mr. Buttersworth, like the syrup Mrs. Buttersworth, because I like pancakes. And then it turned into Sir Buttersworth. And then I was choosing between that and Eggo, and Sir Buttersworth got a much more exciting response, and I thought it was kind of a more fun name. So I decided to go with it. That's why I'm Sir Buttersworth, aka Sir Butts.
So the name Rojo Suave actually comes from a culmination of three-ish facts. It's in Spanish because I was born in Venezuela, so I'm actually a native Spanish speaker. And then the Rojo, I think, is the most obvious part because of my Rojo. And then the Suave came from Suavemente because I love to salsa dance. And if you ever invite me to salsa dance, I will say yes, and I will gladly dance for as long as you want. So yeah, Rojo Suave.
Hey, Astro Bear here. The way that I got my name Astro Bear was from this video game on Nintendo Switch called Astro Bear's Party. It features bears in spacesuits, and it's just a really fun time. And I played it one night with Spaceman Spiff and Patches and Manta, and it was a really fun game, and it ended up kind of defining, I guess, what I love about Kesem, just a really fun night with friends. And I also am a bear, having gone to Cal. I like space. I took a class about space freshman year, and all those things make me Astro Bear.
Hi, it's Otterpop. This is the story of how I got my name. So on my naming day, one of my fun facts was that I really like popsicles, which was definitely true at the time that I got named. However, since then, I don't think I've really had a popsicle, like a true popsicle. I've had an Otter Pop, but not a true popsicle. And then a second fact of mine was that I have done almost all water sports. So I've done swimming my whole life, water polo, I tried, and then I work on a lake, so I do sailing, windsurfing, jet skiing, wakeboarding, water skiing, kayaking, canoeing, stand-up paddleboarding, basically any kind of water sport you can imagine. There's a good chance I've tried it. So from those two facts, I got Otterpop, and that came about because a counselor named Boogie, a former counselor, who I'm sure lots of you know, he threw out Otter because it turns out Boogie and I were in the same swim league growing up, so we used to swim against each other back home, not in Berkeley, and my mascot was the otters, so he threw that out, and then because of the popsicle fact, someone put it together and did Otter Pop, and I just felt like the name was really perfect for me because at the lake that I work at, one of our things we always have on hand is just a freezer full of Otter Pops, so I end up eating tons of those in the summer, and so it just really seemed fitting, so that's how I got that. So yeah, bye.
Hey campers, I just want to share why I have my name Jazzy. I was actually a camper at Camp Kesem UCLA, and back then I was Jasmine because I started when I was 8 and I had a cat named Jasmine, and I knew I was going to miss her so much when I went to camp, so I thought I'd have a piece of her when I went to camp, and I named myself Jasmine. And also Aladdin and Princess Jasmine is like my favorite Disney movie of all time. And another thing is that I used to jazz dance growing up, so it all kind of came together, and when I went to Berkeley I just wanted to do something short and sweet like jazzy, so that's why I got my camp name.
Hi everyone, Boots here. I hope you all are doing well, and at the very least, I hope you don't have the hiccups like me. Excuse me. I got my Kesem nickname Boots because I really like to hike and backpack. So this is my very first pair of boots. I think these things might have traveled about 500 to 1,000 miles before they got kind of torn to shreds. I've since upgraded to this pair. But aside from hiking and backpacking, I also used to ride horses. So I've got my Western cowgirl boots and my English riding boots. Recently I learned how to ski, so now I've added some ski boots. And in high school I used to wear Doc Marten boots every day. And now I just wear my signature Blundstones. I'm even wearing them right now. But I love a good, nice pair of boots. These boots don't quit, and these boots are made for walking. Bye.
Hi everybody, this is Patches. The story of how I got my name is not very eventful or interesting. One of my facts was that before I go to the movies, I always like to stop by CVS or Walgreens and buy a box of Sour Patch Kids to munch on while watching the movie. It's just a little tradition me and my friend got stuck in when we were young and have continued on until the movie theaters were closed. Anyways, oh, I also like to embroider, so it was kind of like a nice duo, but that wasn't one of my facts. It just kind of aligned nicely. And also Manta told me that I should be named Patches because that was her favorite of the ones suggested. So anyways, hope you guys are well. I'm proud of you for making it through shelter in place this long. Compulsory education is stressful enough without a global pandemic looming over your heads. And so whatever you're doing and however you're getting through this school year, very proud of you. Hope to see you guys electronically soon.
So I was in Kesem for about 8 or 9 months before I got my Kesem name. And I was really excited for an official naming where all the counselors learn about you and then they give facts. But during one of our retreats with just the counselors, I had another counselor named Bambi who was like, you should go by Frizzle, like Mrs. Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. And I was like, oh, that's cute, but I don't really want a name that has to do with the way I look. I really want it to be about my personality. And I'm really excited for the official naming, so I'm gonna hold off. And so I waited until the final day came when I was supposed to have my official naming. And a lot of really great ideas came up. But then Frizzle came up again, and I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I kind of identify with, weird, fun teacher vibes with best friend Lizard and learning and kids. And so I decided that Frizzle was actually the best name for me. So, hi, I'm Frizzle.
Hey, it's Tiger. I was named after one of my favorite golfers, Tiger Woods. I've golfed for my entire life, and it's just something I love to do.
Hey everyone, it's Flamingo. I miss you all a lot, and today I wanted to tell you a little bit about how I got my name. So my camp name, Flamingo, the mango part of it comes from mango just being my favorite fruit, and then flamenco kind of reminds me of the word flamenco, and that's actually my favorite type of dance. Sadly, I don't know how to do the dance, but I think it's a beautiful dance to watch, and I just really enjoy that. Excited to see you all at virtual camp. Bye!
Hey y'all, it's Romcom. I'm here to tell you about the story of my naming. So, romantic comedy is a genre of film, which is my major. I'm actually a film major, and I study media studies. So I love movies. I watch them all the time during quarantine. I've watched so many movies, and I think in my lifetime I've watched over 450 movies. It's a lot of movies, and I love them. But I would say, overwhelmingly, of all of those movies, so many of them are romantic comedies. And so many of them that I love and that are my favorite are romantic comedies. So it just made sense that in my 5 facts, I would mention the fact that I love romantic comedies. So I was lucky enough for someone to shout out the name rom-com, and I fell in love with it. It was the last 2 when I was choosing my name, and I felt drawn to it, and I said, I need to have a name that is something about movies, because it's literally all I talk about sometimes. So that's the story of my naming, and if you ever have any movie suggestions, please tell me what I should watch. If you also need movie suggestions, I got a bunch of really good ones. Yeah, great talking to you. See you later. Bye.
Hey everyone, so my name is Gillyweed. Some of you actually might know me as Cauliflower, because that was like the temporary name I was going by this year, but Gillyweed is now the official one. So I got my name because, well, I always knew I wanted something like plant related, because I love nature, love plants, but I also love Harry Potter. And as you may know, Gillyweed is the plant that Harry ate in the 4th book to be able to breathe underwater. So, yes, perfect combination between my love of nature and love of fiction. So thanks for Boots for coming up with that awesome name, because I love it very much. Anyway, bye!
Hi everybody, it's Big 3. I'm here to tell you a little bit about how I got my Camp Kesem name, but first I wanted to let you know that we're thinking of you and that we love you and that we are sending you all of our Camp Kesem love today and every day. So to tell you a little bit about how I got my name, I actually got my name Big 3 for 3 different reasons. So the first one is that I was the 3rd born in my family, and so growing up my dad called me number 3, and it was just a really, really special nickname that I had. The second reason is that I have 3 brothers who are my whole entire world and my very, very best friends. And I really wanted my Camp Kesem name to kind of resemble them and to be about them, because they are the reason that I Kesem, and just like my biggest support system, and I just love them so, so very much. And the last reason is that my favorite TV show is This Is Us, which is about 3 triplets and how they navigate life together. And the 3 people in the show, they call themselves the Big 3. So that's where my name comes from, and it's a really, really special name. And I'm super, super excited to hear about how you got your name and how everyone else gets their names, because I love camp names and I think they're so very fun. So thank you for listening, and I'm so excited to see y'all soon, and sending you love. Bye.
Hello, it's your boy Zeus. Just wanted to say that I got my Kesem name because I play for this lacrosse team called the Lightning, and my Kesem mentor at the time, who was Kiwi, who went to a different chapter, she recommended Zeus, and I was like, that is one powerful name, and that's why I chose it. So that's why I'm Zeus.
Hi everyone, it's Wazowski here. Today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about how I got my name. So I am named after the Mike Wazowski of Monsters Inc. and Monsters University, and I got my name for a few reasons. One, that I think Mike Wazowski is super cool. He is very small, obviously, you know, not a lot bigger than Boo and definitely a lot smaller than Sully, but he is mighty. He brings the energy and the passion, and he just wants to be the best scarer that he can possibly be. So that's a big reason. Another reason is that I think it's super cool that Monsters Inc. and Monsters University were designed at Pixar, which is in Emeryville, not too far away from UC Berkeley. And for Monsters University, they actually used bits and pieces of Berkeley's campus in the movie, and I think that's been really cool for me to, you know, grow up watching the movies and then go to college and see that. And lastly, I think Mike's journey to become, you know, a top scarer is very cool. I think he goes in the sort of non-traditional route and uses comedy to make people smile and rather than scaring the kids that he works with. So I wanted to show these super cool shoes that my little brother made for me as a part of my college graduation gifts. So I'll always, be Wazowski, and other people I've gotten socks and a nice big mug. So Mike Wazowski is always in my heart, as well as Kesem. I can't wait to wear these at Kesem at home, and I will talk to you all soon.
My name is Zuki, and I am named after the delicious dessert Pazuki, which is a warm cookie with ice cream on top.
Hi y'all, this is Bubba here. I got my name because one of my facts is that my favorite movie is Forrest Gump. Woo! And the voco at the time when I got named was just like, yeah, you're gonna be named Bubba. And then I got named Bubba, and here I am.
Hey y'all, it's Zion. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're getting to spend a little bit of extra time with friends and family right now. So the name Zion actually comes from Zion National Park. When I was named, I had just come back from my first trip to Utah, and I was really, really excited. Zion was the first national park I had ever been to, and I thought it was so beautiful. So I was really excited to be named Zion. And it's become even more special to me each and every year because my friends and family each summer have now gone and visited Utah together, and we've now done all of the national parks in Utah, and it's become a huge, huge part of our family tradition. So it's extra special to me. And to me, being Zion means being the best version of myself. And I think that's what I love about camp names, is that it really, really represents when this 1 week out of every year where we are our absolute best selves for the whole week. And so hopefully I can be a little bit more Zion each and every day. All right, well, I'm very excited to see y'all at Kesem at Home so soon, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.